Hello, in 5 minutes, 10 at the most, I'm going to outline the opportunity because today's training session is titled, How to Become a Millionaire. And we can't talk about how to become a millionaire if there are people among us who don't even know how to start. And the training really rhymes with the presentation, so you won't feel lost after I've given this introduction by explaining what rainBNB is. We are in the century of technology, we have the opportunity, we are fortunate that our generation is witnessing 3 of the greatest technologies in human history. And these 3 technologies we're talking about here are, first, the internet, then blockchain and artificial intelligence. The last 2 technologies build on the first, which is the internet. 50 years ago, if we had talked about the internet, would anyone have thought it was just a dream? Same thing for blockchain, same thing for artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, for its part, has existed for over 50 years, but it was with the advent of the internet that it became perfect. Many people at the time, when we first talked about artificial intelligence, put it on the back burner, thinking it was for dreamers, and practically speaking, it wasn't feasible. But today, it's here. Today we're talking about an opportunity that leverages the first 2 technologies, the internet and blockchain. It's called rainBNB. What is rainBNB? It's a project designed by engineers and computer scientists who decided to give back to the population, the community, and human beings their financial freedom in a decentralized system. They decided to free us from the system that had trapped us for hundreds of years, a system in which we are not only free to make money, but also to have our freedom. That's why they chose blockchain. Blockchain is a technology that allows you to do things in a way that is not under the control of a state, a person, an organization, or a company. Thanks to blockchain, today we can have privacy, today we can be safe from scams. We can be safe from the theft of our private information. It is thanks to blockchain that we still call Internet 3.0 or Web 3. In rainBNB, these engineers said to themselves, we're going to build a community, and later, we're going to monetize this community, and it will be a bit like what we say in a democracy, that is, government of the people, by the people, for the people. That's a bit like rainBNB. So, rainBNB is a platform that belongs to the people, a platform that is in some way controlled by the people, and it's made for the people. I like the third part, for the people. Why? Because everything that happens as a financial transaction in rainBNB will return 100% to the community. So, all the financial transactions that take place within rainBNB right now return entirely to the community. And later, when the platform is monetized, everything that happens as a financial transaction will return, it will benefit the community. So there's no one outside the system sitting in an office getting rich. That doesn't exist at rainBNB. Everything is within the system. Everything happens within the system. Everything is controlled by the system. So, if you join the rainBNB opportunity today, understand in short that you are entering a community where you will help, you will participate by inviting other people into the community, and at the same time, you will be compensated, and very generously. You will be compensated while you contribute to building the rainBNB community, and later, when other projects arrive in rainBNB, as I said earlier, it was with a view to monetizing it. Later, these projects will generate a lot of money, and this money will remain entirely within rainBNB. So, the money from rainBNB doesn't leave, it doesn't go anywhere, it's for its members, it's for the community. So, everything that goes into the system will be for you to benefit from, it will be for your good if you join the rainBNB opportunity. So how do we join? Just by buying a pack, and I would like to point out here that there are 3 ways to make money at rainBNB. When you join the community, you buy a pack. The community is rewarded. And when you're already a member, when other people join, if you register, you share the opportunity, you also receive commissions. And later, when rainBNB adds new projects to its platform, you will also receive commissions. And later still, the coin, the token, the cryptocurrency we use, since it's a cryptocurrency with a future, every time this cryptocurrency gains value, your assets will multiply. With what you've already accumulated in terms of rainBNB, because we use Binance Crypto, all your commissions are paid in Binance. So later, when Binance gains value, you will see your number, the balance of your assets multiply. What do I mean by that? If perhaps you were able to accumulate 2 Binance coins. 2 Binance tokens today are worth roughly $1,200. If you were able to collect 2 Binance tokens as commission in a week or a day, I don't know how long it will take to do that. So, if Binance tokens go up to $1,000, that means your 2 Binance tokens are currently worth $2,000. If Binance tokens go up to $10,000, your 2 Binance tokens will be worth $20,000. This is the third channel that will allow us to multiply our revenue. And this is very, very powerful because Binance is experiencing a certain ascent thanks to everything behind Binance, as a technology, as a community, and as the value that Binance brings to humanity. So, that's a brief summary of the rainBNB opportunity. And it's an opportunity, I think, that's the best in the cryptocurrency world right now. I don't know of a cryptocurrency opportunity that's more generous than rainBNB. And I mentioned decentralization. This is to reassure you that until then, it's secure. The technology protects us so that we can't be scammed. So, our funds are protected. And with rainBNB, we urge people to invest only once for life. That is to say, when you buy rainBNB, we tell you to take a substantial package, a package that makes sense, because all rainBNB packages range from $2 to $35,000. So, with just $2, you can become a member of rainBNB. But we advise those who come to rainBNB, if they have a vision, if they have big goals to achieve, to still take a package that makes sense. And this package is the Champions package, which is currently around $250 and had fees of maybe $270. So, for those who are new to the platform, who don't know what rainBNB is, here's a brief overview of what we call an opportunity, the best opportunity in the world of cryptocurrency. Contact the person who introduced you to this video so they can assist you in setting up rainBNB.